that I am going to be running for public office next year here in the Bluff City of Memphis. Yes, I will be running for office. But good morning to all of my camp members. Well, I gotta tell y'all, it's been brought to my attention that somebody may be jumping the broom. Yes. Somebody may be dropping the broom. You all know the world famous, the Wynn Twins. Y'all know I make a joke and sometimes I call them the Wynn Men, but the Wynn Twins, yes, those gorgeous girls. You know, they are girls. Well, they transformed. They're girls. It doesn't matter, okay? The girls are the girls. Well, one of the girls, according to their social media page, is going to be getting married really, really soon. And there is no shame in her game because she posted who her husband potentially could be. That's right, you guys. One of the Wynn twins is going to be allegedly getting married. Okay, now you all know they give me the tea and I tell it to you all just like it is. Okay, so yeah, the Wynn twins, and they've been seen, all around, and they do their thing from time to time, but they could possibly be getting married, and I am so excited about them. Many of you all know that the things I do in the city of Memphis and with the Ride of Tears, I received the key to the key on last year, the key to Shelby County. And when you get things like that and you're doing things in the community, such as some of the work that I have done, I feel like it is a great thing that I, put all of my works together. I remember when we went to Uvalde, Texas. In fact, we were the only organization who traveled to Uvalde, Texas and did a prayer for those kids, many of the kids and teachers that were shot and killed in that Texas massacre. Many people say, Kenny Lee, why now? Because I think that now is the time. I've always spoken out. I've always been vocal on the local media, speaking out about what needs to happen and change needs to happen. In particularly, the child support system here in Memphis and Shelby County has always been jacked up. Many of you all may not be aware, but if you don't pay your child support, you are subject to be put in jail or put behind bars. And guys have been put behind bars, and also getting your driver license taken away from you. So I want to come in office and change some of the things and some of the ways that they're doing as it relates to the child support system. Okay, so I've been here boots on the ground for a very long time, speaking, advocating for the citizens of Memphis and the things and the changes that need to happen. But we cannot continue to sit up and talk about change if you're not going to be a part of the change. Okay, so let's stop talking about what needs to happen in Memphis and Shelby County, and let's come together and be a part of change. I've been saying yes to the press. I mean, that's no secret. You know what I mean? Because I know what needs to be done. I know what's best for this city. And the way that the child support system or the way people have been acting is just, it's not acceptable for me. If I can't pay child support, then I go to jail. I lose my driver license. I lose my job. I lose everything that I have worked hard for, all because I missed a child support payment. There is a warrant immediately issued out for my arrest. Something is wrong with the system here in Shelby County. And I'm not speaking on the current administration now, but if that clerk has not seen that it needs to be a change and they need to stop doing business as usual, then guess what? I can be that change if Memphis and Shelby County will allow me to be that change. I want the daddies to know. The dad beats the daddies, because all dads are not dad beats, okay? Some fathers want to be in their kids' life. Some fathers want to be the change in the example. But when they are being stripped from driving the driver license, they are being thrown in jail for possibly 10 days. That is a problem that needs to be changed. But me, if I get elected as Shelby County Clerk, if I get elected as juvenile court, Memphis and Shelby County, juvenile court clerk, I can be that change. And guess what? As my slogan has said, if I'm in office, you're in office. Together, we can make a difference. A voice for our youth, a vision for our future. I want to be the voice for the people in the city of Memphis, if you all will allow me to, in 2026. Good morning, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Former president who could be returning back to the camp as early as January 1, 2026, as the president of the Kitty Camp. Angela, welcome into
Now
the
hold
show.
up a
How are you?
goddamn minute. I was with you until you said about that child support, baby. My baby daddy need to be threatened to not
Right.
go to jail so he could put some on the motherfucking child support now. Cause if you tell him he ain't gonna go to jail, I ain't finna be getting no goddamn money. My son 32 years old and he
Well,
still paying
Angela,
back
your
pay, baby.
son
I
is
need my
grown.
funds.
I mean, and that's the problem. You all want to
The
get
fuck?
child support for your child that is over the age of 18
You
3 times.
goddamn right. You goddamn right. I done paid. I done did every goddamn. Now, don't get me wrong. He is a good daddy. I choose him again and again and again and again.
Mm,
But he had some problems. And you
mm,
know what I'm saying? He got caught up. He ended up going to jail. So he missed 10, 11 years of his son's life. When he got out, he didn't get out right then and was able to do it. When he got out, my son
mm,
was 10. So around about when he got 12 years old, he got himself together. He was paying a little child support here and there. And
mm,
then after that, he was fully taking care of him. But he paying back pay. And I'm still getting back
mm,
pay, baby. I look up on my card and I have like $1,000 on that motherfucker.
mm,
So
mm,
he be trying to go out the country, him and his wife and stuff, and he be having to pay that child support. So he be having to put some monions down. So he be paying. I just looked on the card yesterday to see if I had some on there. Now I ain't had nothing on there yesterday, but I really appreciate, Junior Court putting a little press on him. You know what I'm saying? But
mm,
he
mm.
took care of his son. It was just, I mean, son wasn't without at all. People used to think my son was rich. They thought we was rich because the way my baby daddy was taking care of my son.
And
But
let me say this: I do think,
oh
Angela, not to cut you off, that I do believe that there should be some pressure on these fathers as well as some of these mothers too. But allow me to say this: what I don't agree with is taking their driver license. Many men have to drive back and forth to work to
yeah, let them
support
go to
your
work so they can
child,
make that
to
money
be
now.
able to right to support your child, to be able to uh, pay the child support. But when you're taking their driver license away from them and throwing them in jail, they're at a risk of losing their job, losing their car. So that's why I want to change the narrative of dealing with locking these fathers up. If they allow me to be the next juvenile court clerk in 2026, there will be some great changes made.
Hmm.
I want to let these fathers know that I have seen what has happened. I've seen
Hey,
what happened at juvenile court. I worked at juvenile court as a probation officer. I
okay,
worked on the
well, I need
foster
to
care
go.
review
They
board at
need to
juvenile
let
court.
you win, and I need to come up there and advise you because
No,
you
no,
ain't
no.
never
Listen,
been a.
Angela. Let's not say they. Let's say you. If you vote Kenny Lee in 2026,
We already
you
know
can
what
help
I'm
me
gonna do,
win.
so we gonna say they. We
Okay,
gonna say
okay,
they, cause
okay.
we I ain't the question ain't over my head. We already know what Angie B gonna do.
Welcome into the morning show, you guys. I'm sitting here with
When I
Angela.
say
Get
when
in.
I say they, I mean the
Mm,
people who we don't know what they gonna do. But
okay.
as for me in my house,
Mm.
yeah.
I
So
mean, you put some emphasis. Listen, if you all would like to come in, y'all come up right now. Y'all can join the live. We're talking about Memphis and Shelby County child support
hey,
system.
Miss
In
Boo.
particular, in 2026, I am planning to run for juvenile
I
court
mean Miss
clerk.
Boss. I'm sorry.
Uh, if you all would like to talk about the child support system, what happens in your town, we're open to that. Send a request. You all can come up right now and talk about what do you all think. Do you agree that if your father, your child's, the father of your child not pay child support, should he be thrown in jail? Should they take his driving
Hey,
license?
Riri.
I want
I'ma
to know your
say
thoughts
don't lock
and your
him up.
opinions.
I'ma say don't take his drive license. But if
Okay, well,
that
Angela,
kid going
but
to work and he
are you
driving and he
aware?
ain't paying his
But
child
listen
support,
to me, Angela. Are you aware that they have been locking fathers up for not paying child support?
my
Are
baby
you
dad ain't went to
aware?
jail yet.
Okay, are you aware? That's because you said the key thing.
I
He's
got
been a
more than
great
one
dad.
baby dad. I
He's been
got two.
okay. Well, let me say this. We've had a number of hundreds of thousands of men who have lost their driver
Kenny,
license,
they said, what's your cash app?
who has been thrown in jail. Let me post my cash app. Who has been thrown in jail. And I just want to be a voice,
Some of
because
them
I
bitches
don't.
need to be in there.
Hold on, Angela. Listen, I don't think that all fathers are wrong.
Good
And I
morning,
believe
Milk.
that any father, anybody who is a father, if I walk up to you and I hand you a card to vote for me to be the change at juvenile court, because I've had boots on the ground and people know my face, they know my name. I believe
Oh,
in the
shit.
power that I'm going to win this election. I could be the next juvenile court clerk, okay?
Hold up, hold up. Let me tell you what you need to do.
Or I am going to be the next
Let me
juvenile
tell
court
you what
clerk.
you need to do. Cause
Okay.
I see where you almost about to fuck up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Oh my God, Miss Boss just sent me a $40.
woo!
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's
Top
what you
dog
call
in
a
the
boss.
motherfucking
That's
building.
what you call a
Top
boss.
dog in the
My girl
motherfucking
just
building.
sent me a $40 bill. She
I know
doubled the
that's right.
$20. That's what you call a boss on top of a boss.
Clock
Come
it.
on, baby. Thank you so much, Miss Boss. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's how you show support, baby. You hear me? In that order.
In
Oh,
that
wait.
motherfucking order.
Welcome into the morning show, you guys. We're
But
talking
let
about.
me tell you where you finna
Go ahead.
fuck up at.
Okay, go
Where
ahead.
you gonna fuck up at is when
Y'all
you
join the
say
live if you want to join the
you gonna
conversation.
hand cards out to all of these fathers that's on child support so they can
No,
vote for
no,
you.
no. I'm handing calls out to the mothers too. Don't you know
Okay.
there is some
Cause I was
mothers?
finna say,
Hold up. Don't you know that there is some mothers who have been placed on
my
child support
cousin,
age?
one of them, she was on placed on child support because her
If
son
you
lived
all would
with his
like to
dad.
talk about this conversation, you all can click the live button. I will add you to the morning show today. Just click the live. You all can get in on the conversation. Don't forget to do like Miss Boss just did. Miss Boss just
And
sung
walk
more than
through,
a
baby.
suit. And if you my girl just sung
I be
$40 to
feeling
the
like a
morning
man
show.
when I
When
walk
I
through.
walk through, hey,
She
when I
just
walk
walked through
through.
with a big
Watch me,
40,
watch
not a
me,
little one,
watch me
baby.
walk through. Hey, thank you so much, Miss Boss. In fact, you are the only one who have sung in thus far.
Baby, you living up to your
I
name.
wonder can somebody match that 40? I doubt it. Now it's some in here that could, but they won't. But I just wonder if somebody could match that 40 this morning. Do I got at least three?
Yes,
If
queen.
I need to see if I got at least three real bosses in here. I know Miss Boss just walked through because that's a real boss with a $40 bill. This morning,
She walked through.
this morning, we're talking about child support, in particular, Memphis and Shelby County, which I will be over the child support system if I win election in 2026. I am running.
Oh, I need him to
Okay.
win, baby. I'm finna get all my friends together. I'm finna gather them together because, baby, I need you to get up in that building and put a
We
press
want
on
to
one of my baby
launch a
daddies.
worldwide campaign. Listen, this is what I need you all to do between now and whenever. When you out looking cute, do a video saying vote Kenny Lee juvenile court clerk. That's it, 2026. I
Mm.
need you all to make Shantae. I need y'all to make a video on your phones and just say vote Kenny Lee juvenile court clerk 2026. Or you can just say vote Kenny Lee 2026. It doesn't matter because you may forget to say juvenile court clerk. But that's what I'm running for, you guys. I want to change. There is no way that somebody should be thrown in jail because they cannot pay their child support. I think it is sad anytime we have a system who, or anybody in office who has the power to change. Why should you take this man's driver license away from him? Because he don't have to pay. Maybe he's falling on a hardship. Maybe he's going through some challenges in his life. But to take his driver license away from him, how do you think he's going to drive back and forth to work? To take away his freedom. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, when he laid down with, never mind. Oh, I almost said
Tired of the
that.
lantern. Mm.
Anyway, you all,
Good
2026.
morning.
I'm running for office. It's the morning show with Kenny Lee and also Angela Lee. Make sure you all send it. If you all want to join the conversation, have your father been a great father? Has he been an okay father? Has he been a
She said,
deadbeat? Do
so
you
how are
think?
you going to get them to pay?
Well, I got a plan. And let me say this, Angela. I have one of the greatest plans, but it'll be in my first 100 days in office if I win. Okay? You'll see that in my first 100 days of office. You don't ask a candidate what that's a
I
oh,
mean, that
I
is some
almost
of the
got out.
questions that will come up. So yeah.
And I do understand, but I'm going to veer to what I just said. It's going to be in my first 100 days in office. Okay, because I have a strategy. And let me tell you all this, because I think the problem is not so much of how I'm going to get them to pay, it's what we're going to do and what we're going to create to make sure that they pay, if that makes sense to you guys. Because you can't make anybody do anything. Okay, they have to want to do it on their own. But if we put some system and programs and put some things in place to make them want to pay, see, that's the thing. Let me tell you all something. I'm not a fool. Now, I may get on this internet and act like I can't read and I can't write, but I'm further than a fool. Don't let First Lady Lee fool you from the real Kenny Lee. I am very intelligent, very smart, and I know what I'm doing, okay? I didn't get the key to Shelby County being a fool, okay? I didn't end up on BET being a fool, okay? Now, well, maybe I did. But what I am saying is, I have not gotten this far, even being the VP of the Ride of Tears. I know what I'm doing. I've had boots on the ground. I saw the issues. I've been to the county commission meetings. I've been to the city council meetings. I've been to city hall. I've done it. So I know what it is. And I'm not a politician, okay? Don't get it twisted. I am just as real as you is when you go in there and fix your hot
What's your
dog
slogan?
and put your hot dog in the microwave up on the stove, put some chili on it and some cheese on it, throw you some hot sauce and some ranch. I'm gonna be that clerk that's suddenly put me. I'm gonna have a microwave in my clerk office. I'm gonna be probably warming up me some noodles. See, I'm not gonna be sitting up eating steak and potatoes. I'm gonna be trying to find a way to give back to the community, to get jobs, to help these daddies be able to put something on child support. Now they may not be able to pay the whole thing, but hopefully we can create something where they can pay something. What's up? Why is Joanne? Oh,
JoJo, where JoJo at?
hold on, Angela. Let me go to the bathroom. Hold the show.
Where is JoJo? Hey, JoJo. So basically, y'all, he trying to get it where my baby daddy ain't gonna go to jail if he don't pay no motherfucking child support. I'ma still vote for him. Cause I'm gonna be down there with him and I'm gonna be telling him what to do. Because he ain't got no motherfucking children. He ain't no daddy. I know what it is. I'm gonna be down there in his ear and be like, let me go through these cases and check these motherfucking files out and see who doing what. Cause I know my friends, I got a lot of friends that got baby daddies, baby. Guess what? I'm gonna be checking it, listen, checking it twice like Santa Claus. We gonna see who been naughty and who been motherfucking nice. You can tell who having a hard time and who just ain't doing shit. Now you making a few payments here and there, and then okay, yeah, you trying. But if you ain't made a payment since never, take lock him up. Lock him up. Yeah. The fuck? Ain't no sense of you being out in the streets and you ain't doing what you supposed to be doing for your kids. You ain't got no consequences and no repercussions, baby. Cause the mothers out here taking care of these kids and doing whatever. And there's some fathers out here too that's taking care of the kids and doing whatever and making sure that they meet the needs of their children. And then there's some people out here that just ain't doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely not. Take them to jail. Because I was a single parent for two of my kids because they daddy was a deadbeat. You hear me? But my oldest son, daddy, A1 since day one. You hear me? But them last two kids, they daddy ain't been shit, ain't never been shit, ain't gonna be shit. This man tried to go to Roses and buy my son some motherfucking FUBU tennis shoes. How you ain't never seen me buy my motherfucking son no FUBU shoes? What you could have said was, let me take this money that I'm gonna buy them FUBU shoes with and go get him some underwear and some socks or something like that, or let me give you some on some shoes. You think my son finna be walking around here with some motherfucking FUBUs on? Oh no. And I know people gonna say it ain't what you had your kids as long as they got a pair of shoes on their feet. Well, bitch, you wear the FUBUs then. Cause mine's ain't. Yeah. And I ain't knocking nobody who kids gotta wear FUBUs. I'm just saying, mine didn't have to, and I gave back. You know what I'm saying? I got a bag of clothes right now, name brand shit. Somebody could come and pick it up ASAP. Rocky, you hear
Well,
me?
Angela, let me know. I'm gonna come back and pick it up. Listen, you guys. Again, I want to be the voice in 2026. I do not agree that they should lock these fathers up because they don't pay child
I
support.
said
I
some of
don't.
them. You can
I
see
don't
who
agree. I
trying and who
don't
not
agree
trying, Kenny.
with taking their driver license. These fathers got to be able to
Answer this,
drive
Kenny. Answer
back
this
and forth
question.
to
Just
work.
answer
In
this question.
2026, I want to be the clerk. I want to be the change. I want to be the voice. I've had
Answer
boots
this.
on the ground. I'm
Answer
listening.
this.
Mhm.
So, if you see a case and it's somebody that's been on child support 10 years and they ain't paid shit not one goddamn time. Let's say they paid some out of 10 years, they done paid some 4 times. Versus you see somebody in 10 years and they made a payment at least 5 or 6 times a year, or maybe 4 times a year. You see that they trying versus somebody that ain't doing no. So you telling me the person that ain't paid nothing shouldn't have no
No,
consequences?
that's not what I'm saying, Angela. I think that there should be some consequences because these kids, need child support. But what I am saying is, if these fathers are not able to get
And
a
mothers,
job because
say
they're locking
fathers and
them up,
mothers.
because they're taking their driver license, it's going to be difficult for them to be able to pay
Well, we
child
not
support
talking
if they
about
are.
driver license. We done already agreed that they shouldn't take their driver license if they trying, if they going to work
But
and
but
they
but
trying to
you
make
but
them.
you're right, Angela, fathers and mothers, because you got some mothers who are not, are paying child support, and now they're actually pushing the initiative to put the mothers on child support just as well as the fathers.
They
So
been
which
doing
I
it.
think
My
is a good
cousin,
thing.
she been on child
Well, now
support.
they're really pushing it now. They are really pushing it now, But and that's why these fathers are now trying to get custody of their kids so they can put the mothers on child support. But
And
anyway,
if that's what they
uh,
trying to do, if that's the only reason why they trying to get them, they access need to be denied.
Mm. Well, I want to tell you all this, and I'm not trying to make anybody look bad because I'm running a campaign, but I'm not running to bash or make anybody look bad. But I will say this: since I announced on my Facebook page on yesterday that I'm running for juvenile court clerk, I actually had a Shelby County judge who reached out to me and said, "Kenny Lee, to be honest with you, I didn't even know who the clerk was." That's the problem.
Who
So,
is the
anywho, but
clerk?
anyway, you have to look it up. I don't know. You have to look it up. I'm not
You
saying that
know,
person's name because I'm going to be in a race to run against them. That's my
I know
opponent.
who it
But
is.
nevertheless, Angela, I am
Mm.
running for to be a voice to be the change at Memphis and Shelby County Juvenile Court in 2026. If you all would like to join the team, let me send a special shout out to Miss Boss. Miss Boss, you made the first donation contribution to my
I be
campaign
feeling
at
like the man
$40.
when I walk through.
Thank you for your $40 donation, Miss Boss. Listen, you all, I'm going to need you all support in the months, days, and weeks to come. I got to buy yard signs. I got to buy t-shirts. If you make t-shirts, if you make t-shirts, please
If y'all make
inbox me.
t-shirts, inbox him or inbox
Please,
me. ASAP,
because I
Rocky.
will be looking. I'll send you all my logo, what I'm using, which I posted it. But I'm going to need boots on the ground. I want you all support. It's going to take
If you make fly,
a
it need
whole
community.
camp. It's going to take the camp in the city of Memphis to help me win this race.
If
I
y'all
got a
know somebody
clean
that make
background.
flyers, if somebody can donate some flyers,
Kenny, let me
please.
hold for it. I know you got it.
Jojo, we love you,
Oh,
baby.
Angela, do you see who just made that comment? You know what?
I don't know who is this.
You don't know who that is.
Uh-uh.
That is one of the biggest bloggers on the internet. He is known. Let me. Oh my God. You know what? Talk would take. You know what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Angela.
Who?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Okay. So, like I was saying, if these grows ain't paying, they ass ain't staying on the streets. That's the motherfucking slogan right there. That's it. That's all. If these niggas ain't paying, they ain't staying on these
I
streets.
got you.
You hear me?
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So,
Hmm. And if y'all have anybody who
I
makes
gotta say
signs,
this. I
donate.
just had to take a moment because when I see this guy on my live, because I know the work that he do, and I know he's been around a very long time, and I'm gonna say, T, I'm coming on your show. I gotta come on your show. I know you've been trying to interview me for a very, very long time, and I know sometimes your show can be controversial, but I do want to come on your show. In
Okay,
fact, we can
I'm
line
gonna
up
need to
something.
follow T then because
Yeah,
I'm
because
not familiar with him.
he has a big platform, and a lot
Okay.
of people value his opinion. But I do want to know, what do he think about me running for this position? I remember one time, Angela, he was live, and I called into his show, and he didn't know who the heck I was. And then I said something, he recognized my voice. Hit me up, you're welcome. Okay, I got you, because I certainly got to come on your show. I know you've been wanting to talk to me for a long time, and I want to talk to you because I've had a few people who wanted to interview me about some things, and I decided not to talk, but I think I'm ready now. I'll even talk to you about the death with Cat Johnson. So I think I'm ready. I'm geared up. I think that when things happen in people's lives, that they have to take
What's this for?
time out themselves, and you can't force people to do interviews. And he never forced me. He always
Mhm.
asked me and told me, Kenan, when you ready, just let me know. But now is the time. So
I
listen,
know
y'all,
that's
I got to
right.
run. Um, T, make sure you inbox me so we can set up this interview. Inbox me as soon as possible. Listen, Angela, thank you so much for joining me
I'm
on
finna
the morning
call
show.
you.
Listen, you said what, Angela?
I'm finna call you.
Okay, all right. Listen, you all. Tonight, I'll see you all on Let's Talk. Take your live phone calls, your questions, and all of your concerns. Listen, you all. It is a Slut Me Out Friday. Don't call in tonight looking or acting like a slut. I
Come
love
back
you
here
all.
real
Be
quick,
safe.
Kenny. Come on my house
And
real quick.
okay, and I thought you was off the air.
I got something to tell you.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Bye.
Y'all be blessed. That's going to do it for the morning show. I'll see y'all. Bye.